See who's showing up this morning. Good morning, good morning. Every time I say good morning, Nora has a fit. Like she thinks somebody's at the door that I'm saying good morning to. Good morning, ladies, if any of you are on. I don't see anybody yet, but I'm going to share this out. There's one person on. Good morning. Nora. Good morning, Joan. I'm going to share it to the other Facebook group and then we'll get started. Hannah is here working, so Ellie's here. But every time I say good morning, yes, Prize Patrol, you're on it, Joan. Absolutely. Every time I say good morning, Nora thinks somebody's at the door. And honest, we don't get that many morning visitors for her to think that. Okay, let's post. There are 5 of you on. Yay! Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning, Deborah. Yay. All right, guys, and we're going to go ahead and jump right in there. I'm going to have to make a list of what housekeeping items I need to tell you, just because I'm old. And I have a birthday this month. I almost forgot that in 2 weeks. So I'm going to be even older. But yeah, I have a tendency to forget what I need to say. Anyway, bonus days are still going on. For every $50 you purchase, you get a $5 coupon to spend in February. Got that right this time. So bonus days are until the end of the month. Paper Share, I have 2 spots left. If you forgot to sign up for Paper Share, grab your spot. I'll invoice you because registration is closed. My spring retreat at Rhodes Grove, the first weekend in March 6th, 7th, and 8th, registration is open until tomorrow. So we offer full weekends, we offer Saturday onlys, and we offer commuter rates. So there are some spots available if you're interested in that. I will be posting about that later today. I have a lot of posting I'm going to be doing later today. I did send an email, if you're on my email list, about that earlier this morning. Let's see. Classes here in the studio, Monday the 26th at 10 and 6. If you're able to join me, let me know so I can reserve your space. Is that everything? Oh, Craft Along Night. If you purchased the product of the month through me, if you placed your order and got your product of the month through me, our monthly Craft Along is Tuesday the 20th. I am actually finishing up cutting instructions and we'll be emailing those to you, and your card kit will be going out later today. So you'll be ready for next week when we get together. I'm creating a Facebook event. You'll be getting an invite to that later on this afternoon. And then you can join that Facebook event, and that's exactly where the live will be. You can't wait for a retreat. I can't either. I'm working on those projects as well. And I think that's it. Yesterday's winner for Prize Patrol was Pat Warner. So Pat, I have a list. Your name is on the list. I'll get those in the mail to you. And this morning I am giving away, I actually have product coming. It was shipped on the 9th, but it will not be here until the 21st. I don't know what's going on with UPS coming from the West Coast here, but it's taking forever. And I refuse to pay the extra $40. So anyway, so I have loose Valentine assortments in that packet, which is what today's giveaway is. So to get in for the giveaway, you need to comment Prize Patrol. Comment, share, like, and Prize Patrol. And then all that will go into factor for the grand prize. Okay, so today I'm going to do more Valentines with the Made with Love Suite and the Endless Love Bundle. This particular class is going to be the online class. So this is my class for this month, and I'm offering it. It'll be open until, what's today? Today is, can you believe it's the 13th already? It'll be open for a week because we need to get it closed. I'm actually going to bite the bullet and pay the extra shipping for this one because I want you guys to get it and get your stuff and get done in time for Valentine's. So I'm going to show you, there's 4 cards to this class, 2 of each, so it's an 8-card class. You will get half a pack of the DSP. You get a roll of ribbon. for this class, and I'm going to, you won't get a full pack of these goodies, but you will get a little sampling of the goodies as well. I love these little assortment things. I didn't think they would be so fun, but they are. Okay, so the one card I'm carrying over from yesterday will be included in the class is this one, the Pretty in Pink card. Everybody said that was their favorite, so I'm going to add that to the class. And then the ones I'm going to show you today are part of the class. So let's get to stamping. Okay, here is the first project. Now, a couple of these are fun folds. So let me open this one for you. So I have to untie my ribbon here. And we are going to open this. So here is the first one. Okay, so it is, That Sweet is the cutest. You're right, Joan, it is. I love all our Valentines. I was looking back through for some ideas. And there a couple years ago, we had a Valentine that used a purple. I think it was, that used like Highland Heather. And I thought that one was pretty too. Okay, so this Real Red is 5.5 by 8.5. And I scored it at 2 3/4 and 5.5. So we're going to have this type of fold going on. So the inside of this, let's stamp this first. So we're going to stamp this with, let me see how I did that. Okay. We're going to stamp it with Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. So the Sending You is done in Flirting Flamingo. And then Love is done in Real Red. There we go. And then I'm going to take Pretty in Pink and we're going to stamp some hearts around there. There we go. So there's that. And then we're going to add this to the inside of the card. And I have these 2 pieces of DSP that I've cut, and we're going to add those to the outside of the card. Oh, we got to layer them. I forgot. I'm layering those on Flirty Flamingo, and then we'll put that on the card. This is all the reds and pinks. Flirty Flamingo, Strawberry Slush, Real Red, Bubble Bath, and in Pink are all featured in this DSP. Okay, we're going to layer that onto the card front. Okay, there we go. And we're going to add just a little bit of ribbon. So we can put a little tab there, and we're going to wrap our ribbon around and close the card. I think I did it the other way on the card, the sample card. It doesn't matter, just as long as the card's closed is good. Yes, Prize Patrol will get your name in the drawing for the prizes I'm giving away this week. Hi, Mary Ann, how are you? Okay, now I have this heart cut out from the dies, and we are going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day. So Happy and Day are done in Flirty Flamingo. Here we go. And then we have these extras that I've done already. So I did cut out this heart, and we're going to stamp it, and we're going to use Pretty in Pink for that. We're going to stamp some stripes on there. There we go. All right, and this one, I actually embossed this part in white, so I did that ahead of time. Let me make sure I'm not lagging too much here. Looks like I'm a little behind. Let me refresh on this screen to make sure I'm fine. All right, and this one. Okay, it looks like we're good. Okay, we're going to put dimensionals on this and pop it all up. I'll make sure I have them on the right side. Okay, good. Yeah, you guys let me know. I looked and I thought, well, maybe I'm lagging a little bit this morning. You just never know. It's not very windy here today, which is pretty cool. We've had a lot of wind already this winter. I don't send Valentine's cards. Yes. Grandkids are your children. Yep. And I guess your grandkids maybe aren't old enough to give Valentine's. Do they give Valentine's? I don't know if they're in daycare. Like my two that are in school, they give out Valentine's. So, all right. So we're just gonna layer this here. I don't really send them to them, but to them anyway. Yeah, also. But I know if Drista's on here, Drista does a ton of Valentine cards. There we go. So there's this one. And I want to try something here. I was thinking earlier that maybe this would work with these. It does. So that would make it a little bit easier to use these. Because, well, maybe not. Oh, no, it needs glue. That's right. We need to glue these down. So that wasn't a very good thought. I'm not going to fool around with this, though. If I can't get them on, we're just going to go without it. But, yep, we'll do another one. These are cute, though. I love those little pieces. All right, so that's the first one. Let me bring in the second one. Here is the second one. This is sort of like an accordion fold. Let's see. There we go. Oh, look at here. Remember not to score that DSP too hard because you'll end up with it ripped. This is the sample one, but there we go. I love it. Love, love, love it. Okay. The base of this one, you made them for them to give. Yeah, exactly. Okay, the base of this one is 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. That's just a quarter sheet of cardstock, and that's Flirty Flamingo. 5 1/4 by 4. I hope I didn't score this one too deep. Okay, so then we have this one. And you can't even see the scores for this one, but they are at 2, 4, and 8. And this is a 5 1/4 by 12. Yeah, yes, you're right. Actually, I saw a tip for that Tombow glue, and I need to go to the dollar store. I don't like Tombow glue myself, the green glue, but I know a lot of you love it. So yeah, it's 2, 4, and 8 to score this at, and then you just fold it like accordion style. Okay? But I saw a tip for the Tombow glue, and I just have to go to the Dollar Tree and get what I need. Then I'm going to show it to you. I don't venture out much, though, so I will try to get there before the week is over to share, especially if I'm going to show you some vellum tips. Okay, so there we go. So there's our accordion fold. Okay, next thing I did was I cut these two out of the textured note dies. And then I have these two pieces white to go on them. This one we're going to leave blank so you can just write on it. That's for the inside. I have a mess here. Yeah, I'm going to share this tip with you that might change that, Deborah. I don't really like it. It is too messy for me. I make a big mess with it. But I just saw this other demonstrator the other day talk about this tip, and I thought, that's great. Maybe then Tombow glue might work for me if I do what she says. So I'm going to try it. Okay, so there we go. And this one goes on the front. So this one we're going to stamp Sending You Love. Sending You All in Flirty Flamingo. And Nora's over here snoring. So you might hear that. There we go, Sending You Love. And then I'm going to layer that onto this other piece. And then this gets added to your card front. If you still have a fine tip glue, or a fine tip glue pen would work really well with that too. There you go. Okay, so I have all these pieces here, and let's add this to the card. Okay, so first of all, these two go together, and I'm going to snip off this little piece here because I don't want that there. I'm going to bring in my silicone, and I cut out this piece with the dies to add to that, the little filigree heart. So we're just going to add a little bit of tape because I think that tip that I saw would work really great for this too. These, yeah, the fold is fun. So this is a Valentine fun fold class. Okay, so these I'm going to add to this piece, just like this. There we go. So here's your card. And of course you could stamp in here if you wanted to, like you could stamp a heart or whatever. It's definitely, you know, your project. So then we have these three pieces, and I'm going to put this one together like I did yesterday. I'm going to bring in a little bit of ribbon. We're just going to tie a bow. This little thin ribbon is so easy to work with. Yeah, you like this one too, the fun fold. Yeah. Yes, Tombow is good for some things. You're right, Joyce. So this class registration will be open for this class later this morning or early afternoon. I just got to get some pictures and make the graphic, and then we can get it out there. So you can sign up for it. And then I definitely am going to only keep it open a week. And then we're going to get the stuff ordered quickly and out to you so that you can have these Valentines ready for people. Okay, so you see where I placed that? Right here. And then right here. So there you go. So there is the second one. There we go. All right, and then this is the third one, and then I'll show you all four of those together because that's what the class is. Okay, this is the book, I think this is called the bookend fold. Okay. So this one is a piece of basic white, and it's 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored. One way it's scored at 4 1/4, and then you flip it over, and then you score it at 5 1/2. Okay. Yeah, Barb, that's fine. That's why, that's the beauty of replays. So then you want to fold that together, and you're going to put some adhesive in here so it looks like a book. So it will open like a book. Let me pull that up so you can see. So it was 4 1/4 by 11. You score at 4 1/4, flip it over, score at 5 1/2, and then you get this fold. Okay, so then we have 2 pieces of DSP that we're going to add to the card. So we have this strip. And then this strip. I mean this square, 4 by 4. And there you go. We're going to wrap a little ribbon around here. Happy New Year. How are you? I can't believe we're already halfway through January. I don't know where the heck that went. Usually January drags on by. It's been terrible. We had a couple days last week of just gloominess, but the sun has shined almost all week, and I'm surprised. Yes, I love the narrow ribbon. You're right. I'm surprised because it's Farm Show week that we've had such good weather. Okay, so here is one of the heart dies, but I also ran, after I cut it out, die cut it, I ran it through the matching folder that goes with this suite. So we're going to pop this up. Just like this. And then I cut these 2 out, one with Real Red, and this is Flirty Flamingo, the little arrow. So we're going to add that to the heart. And then I'm going to pop this up. And then I did cut this label. It's cold there in Maine, and the ick has been going around our family. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I heard that that's pretty rough. A couple of my guys had like sinus infections, but nobody has had anything worse than that. I guess we had the stomach bug around Thanksgiving. Some of them did. But I haven't done anything, thank goodness. Okay, so it says today and always. So I'm gonna pop that up right there. I know what Nora sees or hears. Okay. There we go. And I'm thinking if I could get one of these little hearts to work on this, whatever I've left of. I don't think there's anything left there. Let's try another pack of glue dots. I think these would be pretty on here. Oh, these are huge glue dots. Someone must have left them here from a class. They're a little better. Let's just do one of these. Let's stick that there. And let's put peek one here. And let's go with another one like this. These are made out of foam, by the way, guys. They're foam. There we go. All right, so there is the Valentine class. And this is going to be my at-home class for January. So you get a half a packet of DSP, you get a roll of ribbon, and a little sampling of the Valentine assortment. You'll get a PDF. This video will be available to watch for a month. It's going to be on YouTube forever, but on Facebook they're only here for a month. and then you will get your card kit. So there we go. So this is my Valentine class for 2026. There we go. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with some other fun projects, and it probably won't be Valentine's. But yeah. And I got to squeeze in some vellum techniques for you this week, like I promised. Okay, thank you for joining me. Have a great Tuesday. Remember to like, share, comment, Prize Patrol if you want to get in for today's giveaway. And I am giving away a pack of the Loose Valentine assortment as well. Okay, guys.